Good morning, Vietnam. I actually never seen that movie, but it's a good one. Might look into it. Don't get mad at me. I'm sorry. Anyways, guys, what's up? Welcome to the first episode of my podcast, NonSpence with Senser. Now, I thought that was a pretty funny name because my name's Spencer, and it's like a pun, but also kind of funny. Another name I was thinking of was something like I forgot the name of this podcast, or something like I forgot the name. Because, for one, it wasn't taken. For two, imagine how funny that'd be if someone asks what your favorite podcast is, and you're like, I forgot the name of the podcast. It's really good. That was my idea, but I thought, I think I'm going to go with the pun, because it fits my YouTube channel, which you should check out, because I'm recording it. And it's called Have Some Common Spence if you're not subscribed. So, welcome to the first episode of my podcast, where I still have no clue what I'm doing, even after 3 months of figuring out how to make a podcast. Except this time I'm trying something different. I'm recording. I hope it goes well. If the recording is bad and you're seeing this on YouTube, I'm sorry. I don't know what I'm doing. But if you want to leave me some tips, tricks in the comments, that'd be great because I need them. I don't have an iPhone, so I can't check Apple Podcast reviews. So I'd appreciate a nice review there. But I use Spotify, and yeah. Anyways, welcome to my podcast. We're gonna have a fun time. Get a little goofy. Sounded so dumb. And so for my first episode, I'm gonna talk about one of my favorite foods. It's not pizza, it's not hamburgers, it's cereal. Who doesn't love it? It's a hamburger cereal? I'm thinking that's a terrible idea. I love cereal. Like, come on. It's like there's so many possible flavors. You can put them in milk, and they can be multitask too. I'm talking about that later in the podcast. You'll understand what I mean later. Probably doesn't make sense right now. Anyways, I love cereal. Who doesn't? You don't? Go to a doctor, please, if you don't. I love cereal. It's great. I have it pretty much every day for breakfast. And there's unhealthy and there's healthy options. So if you're like, I'm kind of tired of sugary cereal, it's not healthy. Go ahead and eat healthy. There's such thing as healthy cereal. Also, sorry if my voice sounds weird. I have a thing called an expander. It's like a piece of metal in my mouth. It's kind of like orthodontist type thing, and it makes it a little hard to talk. So if my words sound slurred or weird, I'm sorry. Especially my E sounds. I never. Right. Oh, that's a first. But cereal, it's great. I don't see how you couldn't love it. There's so many possible options. Now, I've been eating it for quite a while. I've heard my mom tell 2 different stories about why I eat it. Now, I was a funny kid growing up. One time, I would always wake up. My mom would leave the movie Cars in our DVD player, so I could wake up, turn on TV, and watch Cars every morning. And I'd always know how to grab the yogurt, open it, eat it on my couch while I watched Cars. And then by that time, I'd wake up my mom. She made me breakfast. And one day, I woke up at 4 a.m. So my mom woke up to feed my little sister who was just born. And she heard Cars playing downstairs. That's when I got my first alarm clock. I still have that in my room right now. I've had it for that long. It's kind of funny. But I was a funny kid, and I've heard 2 different sides. One of them, my mom said she got cereal to bribe me to eat breakfast because I didn't want to. I was just surprised because breakfast is my favorite meal of the day. Most important meal of the day, gang. But she said it was to bribe me because I was a picky. I'm kind of picky eater. When I was younger, I liked ketchup on everything. I wanted it on pancakes. I'm not kidding. My mom got the Hershey's strawberry syrup, called it breakfast ketchup. I was a weird kid if you can't tell. And then the other story was that she said it was so easy for me to make that if she didn't want to make me breakfast, I could pour it. Could have been both. But I love cereal. I have it almost every day. I don't see why you couldn't, as I've said that a lot. Oh gosh. But so sorry, I have some talking points on this notebook right here. Oh really quick. If you're watching on YouTube, hey, what's up? If you're listening on something that's not YouTube, I want to thank you more because I'm sponsored on everything but YouTube. So if you listen on any streaming service, you'll hear an ad at the beginning, and that's making me actual money. So if you're on YouTube, at least go listen to that. It makes me a lot extra money. I can't earn money on YouTube, which sucks. But anyways, I said this earlier, but another great part of cereal is milk. Like, who would have thought you'd put like a grainy substance? That sounded so bad. You put like little grain. I don't want to say grain, but like you put stuff in milk that's not chocolate or strawberry. There's chocolate milk around in cereals. Anyhow, I'm not talking about like the oatmeal cereals. Some people call oatmeal cereal. No, I'm talking about like Cocoa Puffs, Trix, the good cereal. If for some reason you were very confused. But yeah, and milk is a great thing, especially in like Cocoa Puffs when like it turns chocolatey. Same with any chocolate cereal, Cocoa Krispies. What's that Flintstones one called? Cocoa Pebbles. I can't believe I forgot that. I'm so mad about that. Yeah, and like when the milk turns like chocolate milk, that's so good. And then like Frosted Flakes. I don't know many people like that, but the Frosted Flakes milk is so good, and for no reason, but it is. Like, so I'm not the biggest fan of drinking milk plain. I can do it, but like sometimes I'm like, I don't know. I'm not lactose intolerant, so yeah, you know, it's like, milk's okay, but it's great when it's in cereal. I'm gonna be honest here. Now I know milk's expensive, so those products are probably expensive. But imagine if like Cocoa Puffs or Frosted Flakes started selling milk that tastes like the milk after the cereal. It's like you just buy a whole gallon of that, so you wake up and pour a glass of it. That's a great idea. If you're a cereal company listening, you're welcome for the idea. But I'm not kidding. I've actually thought about that. I thought about making a cereal stand where I mix cereal and milk and then pour out the cereal and give the milk to people. But milk and cereal is kind of expensive, so I see why they wouldn't do it, but if they did, that'd be pretty awesome. If you guys know any cereal companies, imagine if a cereal company actually did that. If they do, I said it first. I call dibs on the idea. You stole it from me. Copy. I can't copyright that. I trademarked that idea. I trademarked it. Cereal milk. Yeah. On the topic of cereal milk, this is actually way not on the topic. But I'm going to move on to the cereal commercials. Now, they're more targeted towards kids. Yeah, they do quite a good job. Like Trix, like Silly Rabbit. Tricks are for kids. And like the Lucky Charms, I have this memorized by heart. Hearts, stars, and horseshoes. Clovers and blue moons. Hourglasses, rainbows, tasty red balloons. Thank you. No one's clapping, but thank you anyways. Please clap. I don't care where you are. Clap for me. I'm kidding. You don't have to. But yeah, the commercials, they're powerful for kids. They do a good job. Like as a kid, I was like, I love that. Or like Sonny, I can't pronounce his name. The Cocoa Puffs, where he's like, I'm cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. That guy. That's pretty funny. Kids love the funny. The funny. This is off topic, but in my class, someone mentioned Lucky Charms, and asked if he was married to the Trix Rabbit. That's the most Wattpad story thing I've ever heard. I don't know why you brought that up. Yeah, the commercials, they're kind of funny. Now that we're talking about cereal commercials, let's talk about discrimination. Such a funny transition. I'm sorry. This was when I was experimenting with my podcast. I hope I mentioned that to you guys. I think I did. I don't know. But when I was experimenting, my first ever episode really was called Trix Discriminating Us. And it's true. And if you're listening to this, you're like gonna get offended. This is a joke. And I don't want to get in trouble or anything, but I don't want like Trix to get mad at me. This is all a joke, but I thought it'd be funny. So, but like, they're like, rabbit, stupid rabbit, Trix are only for kids. And I'm a teenager. And I just want Trix. I'm not really crying. I just love Trix so much. But like, what if don't feed Trix to your dog? Obviously, maybe not even a rabbit, but like, you're gonna get canceled by Gen Z. Oh, scary. I'm making jokes about my own generation because they annoy me. If you're not on social media and you don't know about this, good. Stay off. Don't worry. Gen Z's just canceling literally everything. Don't cancel Trix. That was a joke. If you cancel it, I will cancel you. Trix is so good. I don't get why they could have said people. But you know what? They're targeted for kids, so I can't get too mad about them discriminating. Definition of discrimination sure makes it sound like that. While on the topic of tricks, let's get rid of discrimination. Tricks yogurt. As weird as that sounds, it is. If you haven't had like this flop, sorry, Tricks yogurt is actually good. Like I had as it's like really sugary, but it's like the swirl kind. My middle school and elementary school gave that out for lunches sometimes, except for the fact that it was warm and watery. Like the top had that water layer. Oh. But I mean, it was Trix yogurt. There's actually other cereal flavored yogurts. I think there's at least one. You guys know Go-Gurts, right? Genius. I can't say that word. Expander. Sorry. The greatest, smartest invention ever. Like a tube of yogurt you can take anywhere and just. Now some of them I find gross, but I like most of them. But like there was a Sour Patch Kid kind. I'm 99% sure. And it was the. I hope I said Sour Patch Kid. I kind of realized I might have said Tricks. I'm sorry if I did. No, Sour Patch Kid. That's not cereal. I'm thinking of Sour Patch Kid too. I'm sorry. Maybe there's not other cereal yogurt. I'm sorry about that. While on the topic of, I say this for later in my episode, but I just mentioned Sour Patch Kid because the Sour Patch Kid cereal. There's so many weird cereals out there. Like, I tried the Sour Patch Kid kind. Actually, when I started YouTube, I wanted like my channel to have cereal reviews. That didn't work out. I think I only have one up on this channel. But the Sour Patch Kid kind. Let me tell you. Fruit cereal good. Sour cereal bad. Combined together, even worse. It wasn't even fruity. Like the texture too. I hated it. Although it did make like a good Rice Krispie type thing. Like Rice Krispie treat type thing. Like my mom and sister made it was like the marshmallow goo, the Rice Krispie treat, but with Sour Patch Kid cereal. Surprisingly, that one was okay. But yeah, there's a lot of witches. There's Twinkie cereal. Yeah, it's like Twinkie chips made completely out of sugar. If that's not weird, I don't know what it. It's a weird one. It was actually okay though. It was really sugary, but it was okay. There's also donut cereal. Like, you know when you go to a gas station on like a road trip or something, and you like get those little powdered chocolate donuts. They had the powdered sugar donut cereal. It was like a normal cereal, but covered in powdered sugar. Pretty good actually. There's Jolly Rancher cereal. As I said before, sour, fruity, and cereal is even worse than sour cereal or sour fruity. I don't even know how to say that. It was not good. It was actually so bad I saw them selling it at my dollar store. That's how you know it's bad. Actually, dollar store food is good. They sold it in Walmart and they went to the dollar store. Also, I don't know if you guys have seen Elf with Will Ferrell, but there's a cereal for that, and it's actually kind of good. Maple syrup like Corn Puffs. I gave it to my choir teacher because he played Buddy the Elf on Elf the Musical on our local theater. That was funny. But yeah, and while we're on the topic of maple syrup, there's also Eggo cereal. Not that bad. I quite like it. There's a blueberry Eggo cereal, which is even better than normal Eggo cereal. Don't give the Sour Patch or Jolly Rancher Kid ones a try because they're gross, but go ahead and try this. There's also Elf on the Shelf cereal. It's like vanilla with peppermint marshmallows. Wasn't a big fan of it, if I'm being honest. I'm gonna go. Earlier, I mentioned cereal multitasking. I'm gonna explain it now. Now, cereal is generally the stuff in like the milk, but some smart people, geniuses, I don't like saying that word because I can't say it, made like examples are like Muddy Buddies, Rice Krispie treats. Like cereal started like selling in milk, and now there's like there's cereal granola bars. I was at a drama competition. I went to this vending machine, put in $10 and they gave me all back in quarters. I had a pocket full of quarters that day. Not the point. I got two things from there: Cocoa Puffs, granola bar, and the thing was Tricks. So good. Like, it's like cereal, but like packed in like a granola bar shape. I think they're like marshmallows, and like they have that like weird granola. You guys know like granola bar frosting thing? Like they put like that sugary hard layer on like the bottom of the top. It had that like a little drizzle of that on top. It was, oh, and there were like marshmallows in them too. Like the marshmallows that taste like the cereal. Oh, I wish I knew where those were. I'm gonna go back to weird cereal for a second. And I'm gonna go back to Trix. I just remember some, so Trix is a really popular cereal to give out at schools. Like, you know how schools have breakfasts and stuff? They give out Trix, and you're like, oh sick, it's Trix. It's whole wheat Trix. It was so bad. I get they're trying to be healthy, but oh man, it ruined Trix. Also, my friend Andy I'm trying to find a good way to explain this. He comes into a Discord server wearing, starts screaming, and says, check my status, and says, the Trix, it hurts, It turned out he poured spoiled milk into his Trix. I'm pretty sure it was, in fact, it was school Trix, is why he got sick. So, it wasn't good. Trix cereal from school, not good. But the reason I brought that up, I'm gonna go off topic from cereal, I'm sorry, but I'm gonna talk about pizza. Now, some schools give pizza, like pizza rippers, they're okay, like pizza. My school every now and then gives like Domino's pizza and a place called Papa Kelsey's. Not a big fan. I've only had it from school though, and I actually had the real Papa Kelsey's pizza, so good, but the school is so gross, and I think I found out why. My mom is an aide at an elementary school nearby, and the other aide was talking to her and was like, yeah, I had a job at Domino's. I feel bad for the students at the school who get Domino's pizza. Because the school orders specific ingredients. They have to make the crust out of whole wheat. Like, whole wheat pizza. Not their normal, they only have one type. So they have to buy extra ingredients for the school to make it healthy. And the cheese they use isn't meant to be like the normal creamy pizza cheese. So it's like, it was so bad. And it turns out the school ordered specific ingredients to make it healthy, which is why it tastes so bad. And the Papa Kelsey's one, it has like ham in it, but not good ham. It's like I think pineapple belongs on. I don't think pineapple belongs on pizza, but I think it's good on pizza. As much as I hate to say that, but ham is the bad part in my opinion. I don't like ham on pizza, but if I were to have ham on pizza, this ham is worst of all. It is so bad. I was like, oh sick, pizza. And I tried it, I couldn't eat it. It was bad. Because the school's like, oh, we need to be healthy. I was talking about cereal, but I had to go off topic and complain about school food. It sucks. Like, if you don't go to public school, oh man, you're lucky. Although this morning I got a bagel, it was okay. I got these sweet potato fries. I like sweet potato fries. They taste like lemons at my school. It wasn't that good. And my school's fries. Oh, I can that sound. I'm gonna go on the topic of school food because I hate it. I gave up and started eating home lunch every day. It was worth it. They give out fries, and there's two options of fries: microwaved fries. Like, imagine someone like those microwavable fries. They're like either super soft, super crunchy, no salt, always gross. Or they have actually oven cooked fries, but with so much oil that when they put pepper on it, and the pepper like morphs the oil, becomes goop. Great, I'm talking about school food. I'm gonna keep going on school food now that I'm getting into it. They're burritos. Like, they give out microwave burritos, but like they're whole wheat. And you can tell they're for schools because for one, it's a company I've never heard of. For two, it's whole wheat, disgusting. And for three, it says don't do drugs. Like, that's a good message. Don't do drugs, please. But it's on a microwave burrito wrapper. Also, it's the most microwave tasting ever, and ignoring the whole wheat part. And it's always so soft it falls apart when you take it out, or so crunchy it hurts to eat, especially with braces. Oh, that was a terrible day. Now, I will get school food here and there, and sometimes it's okay, especially on Tuesdays when they have mashed potatoes. Probably the best school food they'll ever have. Back on the topic, I'm gonna go back to weird cereal and talk about Pokemon cereal. It's a thing, and it's actually good. Probably because it tastes. I want to say it's a Trix ripoff, but it's a little different. It's actually quite good. I'm pretty sure Pokemon's like, we need more money. Let's sell cereal. And they did, and it's actually good. It even has marshmallows shaped like Pikachu or whatever. I quite enjoy it. It's actually good. If you see it in the store, I recommend trying it. It's a big box, but I'm gonna say it's actually okay at least. It's not my favorite. But on marshmallows, I just remember this. I talked about Elf on the Shelf cereal earlier with like the peppermint marshmallows. Well, no one in my family ate it. My mom was just gonna throw it away. And there's an Oreo cereal. Going on topic of weird cereals, says Oreo Nutter Butter Chips Ahoy. My Oreo is good. I like Oreo. The others, my mom was eating Oreo, and she's about to throw it away. So what she did, she poured it all out on the table, picked out marshmallows, put it in her cereal, and threw the rest away. I thought that was a good idea, like peppermint Oreo. Pretty smart idea. Let's see, what else was I gonna talk about? Going back to cereal granola bars really fast. I'm just gonna go revisit that. I saw something. I want to try it because it might be good. I don't know, but I think it's worth a shot. But Flintstones, Pebbles, Fruity Pebbles. I love that cereal so much, but it's a candy bar of Fruity Pebbles. Now, speaking of Fruity Pebbles, I don't know if you guys remember this, but this thing that's like where the Pebbles, whatever, I don't know what to call it, but like they're like, what's better, Cocoa Pebbles or Fruity Pebbles? And growing up, I always said Cocoa Pebbles, chocolate good. But recently, I realized that Fruity Pebbles is so great. They're the best. If you think Cocoa Pebbles are the best, that sucks for you. Fruit Pebbles, that's the best. Fruity Pebbles, so good. I've had 2 bowls almost every time. I'll like pull one, I'll eat it. I'm like, I have to have more. And then I'm like, I have to stop eating this so much. And the milk after that. I talked about milk, the Fruity Pebble milk afterwards. Is... And like, I can't get it all on, so I drink it down with the Fruity Pebbles. So good, so good. But yeah, there's a candy bar. I might try it. If I try, I'm gonna let you guys know. So, if I really try the Fruity Pebbles candy bar, I'll let you guys know. Alright, so I get putting fruit in the cereal quite good. Like examples, every now and then I put like blueberries or strawberries in my Frosted Flakes. It's actually good. I quite enjoy it. Now I like Frosted Flakes plain better, but every now and then I'll do it. But I like Cheerios so much when I put like strawberries, raspberries, blackberries, blueberries in it. Cheerios are so good that way. But my dad, I'm trying to think of voices. My dad likes Cheerios with orange juice instead of milk. I don't remember if it's good. I haven't had it forever, but every now and then we get orange juice, and my dad pours a big bowl of Cheerios and a whole bunch of orange juice in it and eats it. My sister claims it's good. My dad claims it's good. I haven't had it, but I remember thinking it was good, but that was forever ago. But like, that's taking the fruit flavor, fruit in your cereal way too far. Honestly, I might try it one time, and I'll also let you guys know. Like, I bet Cheerios is the best kind to do that, because I don't think it'd be good with anything else, like cocoa or literally anything else. I don't know what else to talk about. I have one more thing to go. I wrote cereal flavors. Oh, I remember I was going to talk about that. All right. I'm so sorry. I'm still not good at this podcasting. But I love how cereals will make more flavors than what their normal kind. Like, there's so many weird ones, but there's also so many good ones. Like, I'll start with Cinnamon Toast Crunch. It's good, classic. There's the Chocolate Toast Crunch. It tastes really funky the first time you have it, because it doesn't taste like a normal chocolate cereal. But after a while, it's actually really good. I like it. There's also French Toast Crunch. That is the best kind besides Cinnamon Toast Crunch, obviously. Also, my school has Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Also disgusting. Not the point. French Toast Crunch is actually really good. If you haven't tried it and you see it at the store, I recommend getting it. It's good. So, yeah, I'm not kidding. It's good. But they also have a sugar cookie kind my mom got for Christmas. Usually sometimes cereals make a new flavor and you have to get used to it. It tastes like cardboard. That's the best way I can say it. It's not bad. It's not good. It's quite bad. Don't get it. And there's also, I think Frosted Flakes has done some flavors. I think they did like the cinnamon one. I think they did a chocolate one. I'm not sure. I'll have to Google this afterwards because now I'm curious. But also, like, I love how, like, this is a lot of time, but I love when cereals will, like, get marshmallows and they usually don't have them. They're like, oh yeah, we had marshmallows, And Lucky Charms makes just marshmallows. My siblings love that. They eat the marshmallows out and leave the good stuff. The marshmallows are obviously better, but it's still very good. I'm gonna be honest. I think has chips done marshmallows maybe? I don't know. I should probably done some research. But yeah, I wish I could talk about cereal for hours, but for one that bore you. For two, I don't want to. I kind of want to, but for three, I don't know what else to talk about right now. So, as much as I love talking, guys, I think I'm going to end it about here. If you listen to this far, thank you so much for listening to the podcast. I hope it was funny. If not, at least I hope it entertained you in some way, because I love entertaining people. I love making content to entertain people. So thanks so much for listening. If you're on YouTube, thanks so much for watching. Make sure to go listen to the ad on any streaming service, because they make money off that. It's not a lot, but it's money. And if you want to make a podcast, make sure to check out that sponsor. They're really good. That's what I use. Not to record anymore, but like if you record and edit from there, you can have a really good podcast out. It's actually good. You can go. I should ask my friends for some use. No, it's really good. I like it. I used it all the way until just now when I got this really nice podcast mic. I feel professional. Yeah. Thanks so much for listening. This is kind of a fun episode. If this made it on YouTube, I'm gonna put it on even if my camera decides my camera decides to cut out 5 seconds from the middle of it. That happened when I was experimenting. But you're going to be seeing this on YouTube or whatever you listen to. Also, when I'm recording this, I'm 15 years old. And it's Tuesday, but Thursday I'm turning 16. So by the time you're listening to this, I'll be 16. That's kind of cool. But yeah, thanks so much for listening, watching, whatever, to the end of this. I hope you enjoy. I hope you're entertained. Make sure to follow, subscribe, whatever you're doing. And make sure to listen to future episodes. Thanks so much for listening. I'm going to go. Peace out. Have a wonderful week. And I'll talk to you guys next week. See you next time.